Sitchivan. Hakahana trails may only be 15 kilometers out of Pretoria, but here you are one with nature. The bird's eye view highlights the tranquility, but we are here for the action. At a recent shuttle day to try out a new course, we caught up with one of the province's up-and-coming riders, Ricardo Noemdoe.
I started the sport when a friend told me to come do the downhill race, the Dustin Rodman Invitational. And I picked the sport over any other sports because I feel that I'm more comfortable on a bike rather than playing soccer, rugby. And basically, this is the only sport I actually do and I enjoy.
Ricardo will be hoping to go one better when the next Dustin Rodman Invitational takes place in August.
I only started the sport this year, April, and I did the Dustin Rodman Invitational, but I got second place in the juniors round. It gave me a sign that I should actually stick to downhill racing because I really enjoyed that day and I couldn't get over it for weeks and weeks.
It is a case of destiny then. The sport continues to grow in the province thanks to people like Dustin.
This track is a very beautiful track. I actually like it because of all the rocks. I actually shred on all the rocks and the jumps, except the first jump for now. But I feel this track, it's way better than other tracks, and it's actually one of the first proper tracks I've actually ridden, besides the Haldocrane Hill.
It was at Haldocrane Hill that Dustin Rodman had his first competition and, like Ricardo, ended second in the first race. Rodman has been credited with sparking the downhill passion in Gauteng and an easy role model for the likes of Ricardo and other riders.
My inspiration is actually Dustin Rodman. It's my inspiration because I feel I need to do what he's doing. He's trying to bring up the downhill industry in South Africa because right now the downhill industry in South Africa is not so good, but I can see Dustin Rodman is actually trying and I actually want to be like him. I want to bring up South African youngsters to actually start doing downhill racing.
Besides the nerves of steel and the complete control you need for this form of cycling, you also need the right equipment.
My bike is different from normal mountain bikes as you get cross-country bikes which are 100 millimeters travel in the front, but going down the mountain, it's not going to cut it with 100 millimeters. You're actually going to need 200 millimeters in the front, same with the back. Firstly, you're going to need a chain guide. On an XC bike, cross-country, you do not get any chain guide. It's just the gears and everything, but you get a chain guide, you need very strong cranks because going downhill, there's going to be some jumps you're going to face. You also need 4-piston brakes. For example, when you're going down a hill, you can't expect only 2 pistons to slow you down when you're going 60 km an hour down a hill. So you need 4-piston brakes. And basically, you need a very strong frame because a normal frame is not going to cut it. It doesn't have the geometry, everything in the frame is not going to work. So you need a very strong frame, very good geometry, and that's it.
In downhill, it's not the weight, but what you can do with it that matters, just like Ricardo.